Oh, hey there, I'm Wags. Welcome to my doghouse where there's a world full of great tales to tell. I'm looking forward to introducing you to all the places and faces not too far from your back door. But first, did you know that dogs have jobs? I mean, besides myself, of course. I didn't know that either until I met Maggie and Addie. What? What's that? Who are Maggie and Addie? Well, they're very special dogs with a very special job. They are canine comfort dogs, and they make friends everywhere they go. And they have been to lots of places. They even have their own Facebook pages. So follow me. Let's go to the doghouse for a visit.
Maggie, come. Good girl. Good girl.
You may have seen them on the news. You may have one of their collector cards. You may have even visited with them in New York, Chicago, Oklahoma, Boston, or Newtown, Connecticut. They're Maggie and Addie, and they're specially trained Lutheran Church Charities canine comfort dogs who are furry friends in times of need, and they're here to stay. Since the events of December 2012 at Sandy Hook Elementary School in Newtown, Maggie and her sister Addie have been giving comfort and smiles to everyone they meet, whether in a library, at a school, or on the street.
Maggie and Addie love people. They love to be with people, and they'll do anything they have to do to be with people. So they love to be greeted, they love to be petted, they love to. In fact, you don't want to do it? Maggie, can you visit? Good girl. Good girl. So they love to have people interact with them. And that's what makes them special. That's why people love them.
Individually, they're golden retrievers and they just have that character about them. But when they're together, it's like sometimes a ball of golden fur. And yet when they have their vests on and they're at work doing their job, it's amazing to see the calmness that they exude.
Addie and Maggie are so special because they offer what nobody else can. They offer complete, unconditional, non-judgmental love. A counselor can't offer that, a parent sometimes can't even offer that, or a teddy bear. It's someone that doesn't hold any judgment and is just pure love. And that's what these kids in this community has responded to.
The consistent presence of a familiar dog face is something that kids and adults both look forward to. So knowing that these dogs are not going away, they're here to stay, and they're part of this community, and they're part of what's going on a daily basis.
You know, when the dogs come into the school, you can see the smile on the children's faces. They brighten up. It really helps them out for the day.
Maggie and Addie are just two of many canine comfort dogs that have answered the call to bring hope and healing to anyone, anywhere in the country.
Addie and Maggie have qualities that just bring out the best in everybody, and I think that's one of the things that we look for, you know, in each other. And those dogs remind us of that, is that we need to look for the best in each other.
That is so true. So how do these wonderful, lovable golden retrievers become a canine comfort dog?
We train for about a year, and it's a daily training where the trainers will work 2-3 times with the dogs during the day, depending on their age. That also builds in time. But part of that training is because we use them for comforting people, we do socialization training. So we spend several months on just taking them out to events. We take them to airports, we take them to malls, anything that we feel that they might encounter in our working with them out in the public. We work with those distractions.
She has been through all the same training to start with that a police dog would go through, that a seeing eye dog would go through. And then, instead of being assigned to one specific person, her service is to communities in times of sorrow or hardship or sadness.
They are trained to the level of a service dog. For their first almost year of life, they're trained. And then the handlers of them are trained, and they have various handlers. So they're special in that other handlers can handle them. They know the commands that the dog knows, and the dogs respond to those commands.
Wow, that is a lot of training and a lot of work. So what does it mean to be a comfort dog handler?
Being a handler means always knowing where you are and what you're doing and where Maggie is and what she's doing and where other people are and what they're doing.
It's a responsibility and it's an honor to be able to take these dogs in and see how people react to them and see them brighten up because they have these dogs, maybe forget their cares for a moment.
I'm keeping an eye on her, but in the meantime, all the people that she's with are facing toward me, so I get to see their faces light up as they see her and greet her and hug her, and that's always extremely encouraging too, just to see how much of that just unbounded joy she can bring to people and that unconditional love.
I mean, it's sort of heart-melting to know that not only do you get to have these dogs, even just for, an hour and 20 minutes and sort of connect with them, but that they're doing so much good for kids and elderly it's an amazing feeling to be around them.
I feel the same way. So, what is it like living with a canine comfort dog every day?
Living with Maggie is like living with a dog, just a highly trained dog, and it brings the responsibility of keeping her training that high. So she loves to be petted, she loves to play, she loves to do all the same things that other dogs do, but she always has to maintain a level of control. And the other thing that's different from most dogs is that living with Maggie, we have to know where she's going all the time. She's busier than we are. She has her own email account, she has her own schedule and her own scheduler to be able to manage all the places, because in a given week, she might go out on 7 or 10 or 14 jobs.
Whoa, that is a busy schedule. How do Maggie and Addie keep in touch with all the people they meet and keep track of all the places they've been?
Even after people have seen these dogs, you're able to follow them on Facebook, you're able to send them a message and keep in touch with what they're doing and see when you might be able to visit them next.
That's fantastic! Is there anything else I should know about these special canines?
If you or somebody that you know are going through a difficult time, you're hurting or you're sad, or someone you know is going through a difficult time, that comfort dogs are available and might be helpful to you.
So I think that's one of the things that my takeaways from just working with the dogs and being with people every day in a very hard spot in their lives, and the need to have someone, and in this case it's a golden retriever, that they can let their emotions out with.
Since the dogs, Maggie and Addie, both came at a time that was very hard for everybody in our community, it's been wonderful to see something that's just good, that's just hopeful and comforting and happy.
While Maggie and Addie have very special jobs and keep a very busy schedule of bringing smiles to everyone they meet, at the end of the day, they are still puppies at heart.
Hey Maggie, thanks for stopping by the doghouse and telling us your tale. And thanks for giving dogs everywhere something to be proud of. Well, I hope you enjoyed meeting Maggie and Addie as much as I have. To say hello, visit them on their Facebook pages at Maggie Comfort Dog and Addie Comfort Dog. Thanks for watching and stay possum! So, Maggie, where'd you get that vest? I really like it. Do you have one in my size, huh?
For more information on the LCC Canine Comfort Dogs, visit LutheranChurchCharities.org.